Hey everyone, it's Ben. I appreciate everyone's patience with this, and I know I promised to do this a little bit sooner, but I finally got around to doing this review of Laid to Rest 2, ChromeSkull Laid to Rest 2. I had meant to do this on Friday, but just hadn't gotten around to it until today. Got some cooler weather going on right now. It's been really hot these last couple of months where I live, and finally got a cool day where I don't have a lot else to do. So just wanted to make sure I got this review out there to let people know what I thought of the film. Did I think it was worthy of the original? And just to give an overall review of the performances and the story. I promise not to give away too many spoilers. I don't like to do that. What I will do is give a background on how I came about seeing the original Laid to Rest, and then what I thought in regards to the sequel. To give a little bit of backstory on the original Laid to Rest, it was kind of a fluke that I saw it in the first place. It was on the Netflix on demand, video on demand, and I just thought I'd watch it because I sometimes, you hear about these horror films and then you have a hard time finding them or renting them. So, the fact that this one was pretty easily available, I said I'll watch it and check it out. Was very surprised by what I saw. I thought Robert Hall did a great job of writing and directing this film. Really was an homage to the films I grew up on from, the 80s and early, the 80s during the slasher boom. And it just, I thought there was as much as I like Hatchet and the Victor Crowley character, I really think ChromeSkull is a stronger character. I think he's more menacing. Um, there's something just creepy about that chrome mask and the fact that he has a video recorder that he straps to his shoulder, that he videotapes all of the murders he does and how he tortures and torments people. I mean, just very, very creepy. And Nate Principe, who plays ChromeSkull, does a great job not having any speaking lines. The fact that most of the dialogue between him and other characters is through phone messages that he sends is just very creepy. And I think it was a different kind of film than I originally expected. I did, just based on the ending of the original film, I did not see a second film coming. The fact that they announced there would be a second Laid to Rest film coming out, for those of people who've seen the film, the original film, I was like, how is that possible? Just by the death of ChromeSkull in the original, I was like, how is this, the supposed death of ChromeSkull in the original, I should say, how is it possible to bring him back for another one? So, taking this out of the way here, and now focusing on the sequel, which just came out this past week, which I got on Friday and watched as soon as I opened the package. So this one picks up exactly where the first film left off. So you have the character's name was the girl. She was played by Bobby Sue Luther in the original. In this film, she's replaced by Allison Kyler. Tommy returns. He was played by Thomas Decker in the original. He returns, and he had a smaller part in the original. In this one, he's got a pretty big part. So it picks up right where the first film left off. Tommy and the girl are leaving the convenience store where ChromeSkull supposedly died. And what you come to find out is that there's a bigger organization behind the ChromeSkull character. So they come and they're led by Brian Austin Green's character, whose name is Preston. And what they try to do is save ChromeSkull because he's pretty much, almost gone. I mean, he's pretty screwed up from the first film and what happened to him. And, you have some great characters in this. Mimi Michaels plays Jess. She's a young girl she's starting to lose her eyesight. She has to have this surgery. She's next on the victims list, ChromeSkull's victims list. And then you also have Danielle Harris making an appearance as Span. She's really good in it. She has a very small part, but for the small time she's on screen, she's awesome as always. And then, of course, you have Robert Hall returning to direct and write the film. And as always, Nick Principe is just awesome as ChromeSkull. He's just very menacing. And the fact that he's more disfigured in this one, and he's got more of a... you get to know a little bit more about him, but not too much. His motives are still very much hidden. You don't know why he's doing what he's doing. And there is this organization that he runs, that all these people sort of back him up and protect him, but you don't know why they're doing this stuff. So I thought that was kind of the air of mystery, and really well done. And I liked ChromeSkull Laid to Rest 2 even more than the original. I was surprised because I didn't know. I had read a couple early reviews. Some were pretty favorable, some weren't. But going into this, I just left an open mind. I said I really like the character. Just curious what they're going to do with the second film. And it was great. I mean, the gore in this film is insane. If you think it's bad for people who've seen the first one, if they think it's rough in that one, there's some gore kills in this one that I've never seen before, and they did it great because they mixed practical effects with special effect, like CGI. And I think that's what they should do more in mainstream films. It works so well because it looks more realistic than it completely being CGI, which I think can look cartoony. But it just looks great in this film. And I mean, there's some kills in this that I've never seen before, attempted before, and they're pretty cringe-inducing, even for somebody like me who's thought he's seen everything. But there's one in particular, and it's this girl that's trying to get away from ChromeSkull, and it's like he's got this special knife that he throws at her. It's almost like a frisbee made out of knives. He throws it at her, and then he pushes her head down on it with her mouth open. I mean, it's grisly, and it doesn't stop there. So for gorehounds, if you want to see a gory film that has a really good story, some great characters, and a kick-ass villain, please pick up Laid to Rest 2. Even if you don't want to buy it, rent it, do whatever you can to watch it, because I wish there was more films like this. I loved it. I think, and I've seen a lot of movies this year. It's one of my favorite movies this year. So I give it 10 out of 10. Great job. Great acting, too. Brian Austin Green was actually pretty kick-ass as Preston. A lot of people just know him from 90210, but he did a great job in this film. It was very menacing. Did a great job. Wanted to throw that out there because I had talked about some of the other cast members. Mimi Michaels as Jess was also really great. So, like I said, 10 out of 10, love the film, completely recommend it to people that are fans of the original. I would recommend seeing the original before you see this one because the continuity in this is perfect. That's a big stickler for me, is like I like continuity to be strong, especially if you're carrying on a storyline. Very well done. And the last thing I'm going to say is stay through to the end credits because there's a little tease about where ChromeSkull Laid to Rest Part 3, or if it's called ChromeSkull, but Laid to Rest Part 3 could go. And it does not disappoint. So that's my review of ChromeSkull Laid to Rest 2. Please share your thoughts with me. Let me know what you guys think about it. And I got another couple videos coming shortly. Take it easy. Thanks a lot for watching.